Have you ever tried to befriend a rare yokai? I think the majority of you did, but how about some impossible yokai? In this video, we will discuss who's the hardest yokai to befriend in Yokai Watch. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment who's the hardest yokai to befriend in your opinion. Also check out my friends who also make great Yokai Watch content like Shogunex or Abdinex. Let's start with the version exclusive yokai for bony spirits and fleshy souls. They are only accessible through trading if you have the other version. Here we have Venoct, Arachnos, Slimermanda, Tibanian S, Irewig, Firewig, Herbieboy, Carniboy, Phalian, Phase-Off, Nogokat, and Mistank for your Watch 2 bony spirits, and QB, Total Dude, SVG Snagacheck, Komasan S, Sappery, Frazzle, Wide Awake, All Nighter, Count Sapaway, Boyclops, Watcher God, and Bright Shim for your Watch 2 Fleshy Souls. If you have the physical version, it's impossible to befriend 3 yokai because you need to download Yokai Watch 2 in the eShop in order to befriend those. You can only get Robonyan F for bony spirits, Selenyan for fleshy souls, and Machonyan for psychic specters if you have the digital version. I have the physical versions, which means that I will never be able to get them. And remember that the eShop shut down recently. Next up are the Infinite Tunnel exclusives. Fauna Plenty, Stalking, and Swelteria, but especially Swelteria is hard to get. You can only find them very deep in the Infinite Tunnel as rare encounters. You need to reach at least 5000 meters in order to encounter them, and since they are all S-rank yokai, they are very hard to befriend and you need some of them to unlock legendaries. It took me 65,000 meters to get Swelteria. Speaking of Infinite Tunnel yokai, Nefarious. You can only find him behind the 13th door and you have to save before you enter the tunnel, which makes him harder to get. The next rare yokai is Illuminoct. You can only get him in Psychic Specters after you randomly encounter the Golden Train, which brings you to the Buckle Breaker. There you can fight Illuminoct and try to befriend him. The next yokai is Cranepaw. In order to get him, you have to sleep 5 days and check out 5 special yokai spots to find him. Remember to save on the 4th day and always reset the spots if you can't find him because he only appears rarely. Next up is Pandanoko, the hardest yokai to befriend. You can only get him through Street Pass, which doesn't even work. He only appears rarely and is impossible to befriend. There are some yokai you were able to get in the past with Traveler's Coins, but they sadly don't work anymore, which makes it impossible to get these yokai today. These yokai are Krampus Khan, Slumberhawk, Panja Pupil, Samuriel, Takuya Kid, Dank Sand, Sumodon, RAREST, and Happy Cane, as well as their fusions. The last yokai I'm talking about is Mr. Sandme. He's a fusion from Sandme and the Sandsuit item. Sandme it's easy to get since it's only an E-rank yokai, but the Sandsuit is the rarest drop in the lottery, which makes him extremely hard to get. I hope you liked the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more Yokai Watch content, and comment who's the hardest yokai to get in your opinion.